Welcome. My name's Andrea, and welcome to this beginner friendly yoga class here. We'll get started in a few more minutes. So make yourself comfortable. Get any other things you may need to make the class more enjoyable. Uh, I'll say hi in the chat. Hola. Hi, Ehab. So, what to expect for today's class? We'll start seated on the mat. We'll start by settling our bodies, our mind, taking a moment to just sit and settle. Then we'll start to kind of notice how we're doing today, pay attention to our breathing, and then we'll transition into moving and the more active part of the class. So we'll begin by gently warming up the body and then getting a bit more active. So let's see, for that part of today's class, you can expect some lunges. We'll stretch out the legs and get to as much as we can. And then towards the end, we'll start to slow it down. So wind it down and finish with a guided meditation. So along the way, if you think there's anything you may need to help you out with different transitions, at the end, if it gets cold, you can have a blanket nearby and put that over yourself, or even a little pillow for the back of your head. So just some ideas there. Feel free to modify or adjust any of the movements we're doing to suit your needs. So, and I'll see if I can, if they're along the way, I can give some suggestions too. But feel free to take a break whenever you need to. You can always take a child pose or just sit and take a break. So let's see. Why don't we get started? Welcome. We'll start seated on the mat. So take a moment to settle. Take a moment to sit. Begin to feel that contact or how your body is making contact with the ground underneath you. And see if you can make yourself a bit more comfortable doing any other movements so that you can sit and begin to soften, to settle. So we're going to bring our attention to the lower part of our bodies. So begin to notice now along the lower body. You're making contact with the ground underneath you. So feeling yourself sitting and how and where your body's making contact with the ground. And now bring your attention to the left side of your body and begin to notice where and how along the left side of your body you're making contact with the ground. Those places around your left foot and left leg, left hip. Noticing all along the left side of your body and how you're in contact with the ground. And now shift your attention to the right side of your body. Begin to notice where and how along the right side of your body you're making contact with the ground. Those places around your right foot and right leg and right hip. Noticing how and where along the right side of your body You're making contact with the ground. And now notice your whole body, your left side, your right side, both sides. Noticing yourself sitting and feel that support from the ground underneath you and how your body rests on the ground, supported by the surface underneath you. And now shift your attention to your breath and your breathing. And begin to notice yourself breathing. Noticing the gentle flow of air as you inhale and exhale. And begin to notice those sensations that follow your breath. Maybe you notice a gentle rise and fall in your shoulders, or an expansion around your rib cage, and a softening. So, noticing those sensations that come and go with your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And you can begin to gently move your body. Maybe lean back, roll the shoulders. You can gently turn the head from one side to the other. Maybe stretch out your arms. You can reach them upwards if you like. Maybe interlace the fingers and gently lean from one side to the other. Shake out those arms. So we'll start moving next. We'll warm up first though. So let's go over our movement directions. I'll refer to this side as the door side, then this side as the plant side. And we have towards the screen, and towards the back wall, up towards the ceiling, and then down towards the ground. So to get started, let's warm up the upper body, so neck, shoulders, torso. We'll start with some arm swings. So you can relax the arms by your side, relax those shoulders, and then we'll begin to kind of rotate from side to side. You can bend the elbows as you move from one side to the other. And if you like to play with this or explore, you can kind of raise your arms up and then lower them back down. And then shake them out. This time we're going to swing the arms forward. So crossing the arms in front of you, and then you can reach them behind you. So begin to cross the arms forward and back. Seeing if you can alternate which arm ends up on top without hitting your hands together, right? And then as you're ready, shake out those arms. We'll kind of warm up by kind of massaging down each arm. So you can take one hand and place it on the top of your upper back there and begin to make your way to the shoulder. And then down the arm, you can make your way to your hands. Maybe rub your hands together and then get to the other side. So just take your time. You can press along the upper back and even just rubbing down the arm, down to the hands and wrists. Now we're ready. We'll do something similar with the legs. So extend your legs forward and begin to kind of shake out the legs. Making your way down and up the leg. You can massage the legs or also kind of rock them. And now you can place your hands behind you. Bring your attention to your feet. Begin to flex and point through the toes. Think of warming up through the ankles and the feet. You can circle the feet as well, alternate directions. Then, whenever you're ready, come on up and shake those legs again. You can even lean a little bit forward and begin to stretch the hamstring. So, as we do this, why don't we share a joke so we don't get so serious all the time? So, I have one. Did you hear the joke about the broken pencil? Never mind. It had no point. My daughter told me that one actually. All right, so now we'll come back to sitting. And we're going to extend one leg out. So the dorsal leg, extend that one out and bend the other one in. We'll start to warm up the legs and the hips a bit more. Begin to lean towards the plant side. And then with the other hand, gently rock the extended leg. You can also raise your hip and move it a little bit more if you like, or just leave the whole leg kind of resting on the mat. And then come to sit, and we're going to lean towards the door side next. Place one hand on the ground, and the other one on the thigh. Begin to press down on the thigh. Think of lengthening all along the side of the torso. And if you like, let's bring the attention to the neck and the head. You can begin to gently move the chin. You can maybe nod no, so side to side. If you like, you can also kind of nod yes. And then come to sit up. This next one we'll lean again towards the door side. This time we're going to use our breath and do kind of a little movement. So we have both hands touching a surface, right? This time we're going to press the hand on the thigh as uh, we'll take an inhale, then press the hand on the thigh to exhale to lower. And then we'll press with the bottom hand, inhale to come back up. So we'll do that 3 times. So begin by taking an inhale. Then as you exhale, press the hand on the thigh and then lean towards the door. Now inhale, press that bottom hand on the floor to come up. And exhale, press the hand on the thigh to come down. One more. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower it back down. And we'll stay like this for a few more breaths. You can press a little bit more on the thigh if you'd like. You can even rotate the chest towards the floor. And then come on up, shake out the arms. We'll do a twist towards the plant side and then we'll switch sides. Begin by facing forward, inhale, and then as you exhale, place a hand on your thigh. If you place it on the outside of the thigh, you press that hand there and help you rotate. And now soften the shoulders, softening the neck and the head. And now soften the chest, maybe even face forward. Inhale, and then exhale, press for the hands to rotate once more. Softening the shoulders, the back of the neck, and the head. And now come to face forward. You can extend both legs forward. Give them a nice little shake. We'll come to switch sides. So this time we have the plant side leg extended and then the other leg in. We'll start by leaning towards the door and then place that other hand along the leg and gently rock that leg side to side. Again, if you want, you can lift up the hip and move, rotate the leg a little bit more. And then as you're ready, we're going to lean towards the plant side and press the other hand on the thigh. Softening the shoulders. And now, if you like, you can bring your attention to your neck and your head and begin to do some gentle movements with the chin. You can kind of nod the chin no, So side to side. You can nod the chin, yes. So up and down. Or do little circles and movements to warm up around the neck and the head. And as you're ready, come to sit up. We'll do that little movement where you're going to alternate pressing through the hands. So as we inhale, we'll press with that bottom hand to come up. And as we exhale, press the hand on inhale, press the bottom hand to come up. And exhale, press the hand on the thigh to lower. One more. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hand on the thigh to lower. We'll stay like this for a few more breaths. Feel free to press a little bit more on your thigh. Maybe even rotate the chest towards the floor. And then as you're ready, come back to sitting. Shake out the arms. We'll do the twist towards the door side. So begin by facing forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, press your hands maybe on the outside of the thigh or the floor. And rotate. Softening the shoulders. Softening the back of the neck and the head. Inhale. Exhale. And now on this next inhale, soften the chest, maybe face forward. Inhale. And then exhale, press the hands to rotate. Softening the shoulders. Softening the back of the neck, the face. And I come to face forward. You can shake out the legs. And we'll start to be more active when we share a joke and get us a little bit more up. Let's see. So, what do you call a cold dog? A chilly dog. It's a silly joke. So, let's come to all fours to this quadruped position. So, placing your hands and lower legs on the mat. You can begin by extending a leg behind you. Maybe shake it out, or you can rotate the hips, opening up to the side. So take your time. And then as you're ready, you can extend the right leg behind you. Place the toes on the mat and press the heel back towards the door. Think of warming up through the lower leg, the ankle, the heel, the foot. So stay like this, or you can shift your weight forward and back along those back toes. And then as you're ready to switch sides, relax that leg and extend the left leg back, placing the left toes on the mat and press the left heel back towards the door. Warming up through the lower leg, the ankle, the heel, and the foot. So stay like this or shift your weight forward and back. Still pressing the toes on the mat. And then relax the leg. We'll bring the attention to the hands. You can begin to shift your weight from hand to hand. You can add a circular movement if you like. And if you like, place your weight on the left hand and flex through the right fingers. So lifting the heel of the palm up and down a few times. And then for the other side, shift your weight to the right hand and flex through the left fingers. Raising and lowering the heel of the hand up and down. Now come back to all fours. Let's warm up our backs a little bit more. So begin by softening the lower back and looking forward towards the plant. Inhale, and then exhale, press through the hands and press your back up towards the ceiling. And now soften your neck and your head. We'll go back and forth like this 3 more times. So begin to soften the lower back, look forward, inhale, exhale, press through the hands, back up. Inhale, soften the lower back, look forward. Exhale, press through the hands, reach that back up. One more. Inhale, look forward, softening the lower back. Exhale, press through the hands, reach it back up. We'll stay like this for a few breaths. Begin to soften the neck and the head. And if you like, you can turn the chin from one shoulder to the other, warming up around the sides of the neck. And now we're going to sit up for a moment, take a little break. So you can tuck the toes if you like, come to sit up, shake out the arms or massage the hands, or just take a moment to look around. We'll start to get more active next and start incorporating those lunges I talked about. So we'll move to downward facing dog next. So we'll come back to all fours. So place your hands and lower legs on the floor. And now tuck the toes on the mat. We're going to press through the hands and the feet to lift the hips up and back. Begin by relaxing the lower back and look forward towards the plant. Inhale, and then press through the hands and the feet. Exhale, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Now take a moment to adjust your hands and feet and begin by warming up through the lower legs. You can flex through the toes, bend one knee and the other. And as you're ready, bring your attention to your hands and your upper body. And feel your hands resting on the mat. Feeling the bottom surfaces of the hands touching the ground. The left hand, the right hand, both hands. And now press through the hands and see if you can press the hips a little bit further back towards the door. And now soften the upper back, softening around the shoulder blades. Soften the chest, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. For this next movement, we're going to raise the heels up towards the ceiling on an inhale and lower them back down on an exhale 3 times. If you need to take a break, you can come to sit and skip this movement. It's up to you. So as you're ready, begin to press the toes onto the mat. Lift the heels up. Inhale and exhale, lower. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, lower. And then walk the hands back towards the feet, so towards the door for a forward fold. Feel free to widen your stance, soften the knees, and allow your upper body to hang heavy here. You can shift your weight from foot to foot. So grab onto the elbows, loosening up the upper back, the neck, the head. And then as you like, you can relax your hands on the mat. Maybe bring your hands up to your thighs. And take a moment to feel your feet on the mat. So be feeling the bottom surfaces of the feet and how they touch the ground. Have the left foot, the right foot, both feet. Now for this next movement, we're going to press the feet onto the floor and extend the back up towards the ceiling. As we exhale and exhale, lower. So as you press the feet, make sure you can engage upward through the leg, maybe even all the way up to the glutes and lower back. So begin to press the feet onto the floor. Then inhale, lift the back up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower. Relax the arms. You can shake out those shoulders. We're going to Now we're coming back to downward facing dog. So walk the hands forward towards the plant and find your down dog. Warm up anything else or stretch anything else that you like. And then as you're ready, press your hands onto the mat, press the hips back, and soften the chest, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. For this next movement, we're going to lift a leg up and down towards the ceiling 3 times. So as you're ready, place your weight on your left foot and bend the right knee. Now extend the right leg behind you. It'll be up on an inhale and down on an exhale 3 times. As you're ready, inhale, reach that leg up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, leg up, exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, reach the leg up, exhale, lower. Place both feet on the mat. Okay, if you need to take a rest, go ahead. You can sit and rest. Now, whenever you're ready, we'll do the other side. So, placing your weight on your right foot and bending the left knee. Pick up the left foot, extend it behind you. Down, breathe. As you're ready, inhale, lift that leg up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the leg up, exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift the leg up, exhale, lower. Back to down dog. We'll hang out a couple more breaths and then take a break. So if you can press through the hands, press the hips back, softening the chest, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. And now bend the knees all the way to the mat. Now sit up, shake out those arms, take a look around, take a little pause. It might be a good time for a joke, right? A little transition time. So, where do cows go for entertainment? They go to the movies. Silly joke. So, like I said, we'll take a little resting movement and pose. Uh, so, we're going to come back to all fours. You can relax the feet, place your hands on the mat, and now bring your knees as wide as the mat. And bring your toes in the back to touch. So, we have child pose set up here. Now begin to soften the lower back. Look forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, press your hips back towards your heels. We're going to do this 2 more times and then rest in child pose. So as you're ready, come back up to all fours. Soften the lower back. Look forward. Inhale. And exhale. Press the hips back. One more. Inhale. Come up. Look forward. Exhale, shift the hips back. Now I get to relax. You can bend the elbows. You can relax your head and your hands and allow your body to begin to soften. Softening the feet, the legs, the hips, even softening around the back, all the way from the lower back to the mid back and the upper back. Softening down the arms, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, and softening the hands and the fingers. And now softening through the neck and the head, allowing your whole body to soften, feeling the weight of your body resting on the ground, supported by the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you're ready, come back to all fours. Hey, shake out the legs behind you. And we'll start incorporating some lunges next. So, whenever you're ready, you're going to move that right foot forward between the hands. So, towards the plant. And then you can walk that back foot back towards the door for a low lunge. You can pause here, start to kind of warm up the hip flexors and around the inner thighs and upper parts of the legs. You can also shift your weight from side to side. And then as you're ready, tuck the back toes on the mat. For this next movement, we're going to lift the knee up towards the ceiling as we inhale and then lower back down on an exhale. We'll do that 3 times. So take a moment to feel your feet resting on the mat, the front foot and the back foot, both feet. Now on your next inhale, lift that knee up and exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, up. And exhale, bend. You can relax that back foot if you like. We're going to do a twist towards the screen. So leave the bottom hand on the floor, or at least we're going to do a twist towards that bent knee, whichever side you're looking at. And then bring the other knee towards your thigh. Press a hand into your thigh to rotate the chest towards the screen or towards the bent knee. Softening the shoulders, then softening that front leg. And I'll tuck the back toes on the mat and lift the knee up. So just as you need to, keep turning that chest towards that bent knee. If you like, you can extend that top arm towards the ceiling. Now we'll do that same movement where we inhale. Well, this time we'll inhale, bend the knee, and exhale up. So we'll do that 3 times. So inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, up. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, up. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach up. Let's stay like this for a few breaths. See if you can engage your glutes here. Keep pressing your feet onto the mat. Soften the shoulders. And now notice yourself breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Now bring the hands to the mat. Relax the back knee. Relax that back leg. And now press through that front foot and shift the hips back towards the door. So we're extending that front leg. Let's bring the attention to that front foot. You can begin to point that foot up towards the ceiling and then towards the mat. So up and down a few times. If you like, you can also rotate the leg in and out. And even combine those movements by circling the foot as you flex and point through the toes. And now for this next movement, we're going to bend that front knee and shift the hips forward towards the plant. So back to lunge. And then press to the front foot. Exhale and shift the hips back to this position. So we'll do that 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to bend that front knee, shifting your weight forward towards that front foot. Inhale, and then exhale, press through the front foot and shift the hips back towards the door. Inhale, bend the front knee, shift your weight forward. Exhale, press through that front foot, extend the hips back. One more. Inhale, bend that front knee, Shift your weight forward. Exhale, press through that front foot and extend the hips back. And we'll stay here a few breaths. If you like, you can bring your attention to your upper back and neck. You can make little movements with the chin to warm up around the neck and the head. And let's see if you can settle and soften. Taking a moment to notice yourself breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now bend that front knee and shift your weight forward. And then pick up that foot and extend that leg behind you. You give it a nice little shake. Let's take a little pause to stretch the upper back, and then we'll do the other side. So bring your knees wide and your toes in the back to touch, so forming a V shape with the lower legs. Soften the lower back, look forward, inhale, and then exhale, press the hips back. And now we're going to extend the hands forward towards the plant, and then soften your forehead on the mat. You can walk the hands further forward if you'd like, and maybe begin to shift your weight from one hand to the other. You can almost like lift a little bit as you shift back and forth. And then soften both hands on the mat and soften your forehead on the ground. And now bring your attention to the back of your neck and see if you can gaze towards your feet. So we're keeping the back of the neck nice and long. And now bring your attention to your arms, to your forearms and your hands. Begin to press your hands and forearms onto the mat, lifting the upper back towards the ceiling. Keep your gaze towards the ground and your feet. Inhale and exhale, lower. We'll do 2 more of those. Press the hands and forearms to the mat. Lift that upper back towards the ceiling. Gaze is towards your feet. Inhale and exhale, lower. 1 more. Press the forearms and hands onto the mat. Lift that upper back up towards the ceiling. Gaze towards your feet. Inhale and exhale, lower. You can bend the elbows if you like and take a little mini break for yourself. If you like, you can shift your weight from hip to hip, or just take a moment to feel the weight of your body resting on the mat, supported by the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then whenever you're ready, come back to all fours. Feel free to shake the legs behind you. You can sit up and take a look around. I don't want to get dizzy. I think I have one more joke in me. Well, so we're not so serious all the time. So last one for class today. So why don't ants get sick? Because they have antibodies. Silly joke. So now to the other side. We haven't forgotten. So come back to all fours. And now this time, you're going to move your left foot forward between your hands. So as you're ready, pick up that left foot forward and then walk that right foot behind you towards the door for a lunge. And take a moment to begin to warm up here and stretch. Feel free to shift your weight side to side. Or just feel that front foot and how it rests on the mat. And as you're ready, tuck the back toes on the mat. I'm going to press through the feet and lift the hips up on an inhale, and then bend the knees and back down on an exhale. Do that up and down 3 times. So take a moment to feel your feet resting on the mat, the front foot and the left foot, both feet. Begin to press through the feet and lift the hips up. Inhale and then exhale, bending the knees to lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Relax that back foot. Now we're going to turn and twist towards that bent knee. So for me, it's towards the back wall. So leave a hand on the ground. Bring the other one up on that thigh. Press that hand on the thigh to rotate the chest towards the back wall. Now see if you can soften the shoulders, softening the back and sides of the neck, and even soften your face. And now tuck the toes, so back toes onto the mat, and lift the hips up. So readjust yourself and keep pressing the hand on the thigh. You can leave that hand there or extend it up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to bend the knees down, inhale, and then back up like this. And on exhale, we'll do that movement 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to bend the knees down, inhale, exhale, reach up, inhale, bend, exhale, up, one more, inhale, bend, exhale, press through the feet, keep twisting that torso towards the bent knee. Relax the shoulders, relaxing the neck and the head, and notice yourself breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now place both hands on the mat. Relax the back leg, the back foot. Now press through the front foot and extend the hips back towards the door, lengthening that front leg. Softening the shoulders, neck, and the head. And now bring your attention to the front foot. Begin to flex and point through the toes. So pointing the toes up towards the ceiling and back down. You can also rotate the leg in and out, or combine those movements by circling the foot as you flex and point through the toes. And now soften the leg. For that next movement, we're going to bend the front leg and shift the hips forward towards the plant. And then we're going to press to that front foot and exhale, press the hips back. So inhale forward and exhale back. We'll do that movement 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to bend that front knee, shifting the hips forward towards the plant. Inhale, and then exhale, press through that front foot, extend the hips back. Bend the front knee, move forward, inhale, press through the front foot, shift the hips back, exhale, one more. Inhale to come forward, and then as you exhale, press through the front foot and shift the hips back. And see if you can soften the upper body. We'll stay like this for a few breaths, softening the shoulders, softening the arms, softening the left arm and the right arm, softening both arms. Take a moment to notice yourself breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now shift your weight forward and pick up that leg and extend it behind you. Give it a nice shake. Let's take a moment to sit on the mat. And we'll scoot forward towards the plant. We're starting to wind it down. We'll make our way to resting on our backs. But first, let's stretch up. Let's stretch that upper back and neck. So scoot forward towards the plant, bending both knees up towards the ceiling. And now drape your forearms over your shins. Maybe hold on to your shins or your hands. And then as you're ready, begin to press your back back. Think of curving the spine and then softening the back of the neck and the head. Even softening your shoulders. Maybe gazing down towards the floor or your belly button. Keep softening the neck and the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now press with the hands and the forearms and come back to sit up. Maybe take a moment to look around. Do that one more time. So then as you're ready, begin to lean that back, curving the spine, soften the shoulders, and soften the neck and the head. Maybe gaze towards your belly button. And if you like, you can turn your chin from one shoulder to the other. Now stretching out along the sides of the neck. Do little movements of the chin. And as you're ready, softening the shoulders, softening the back of the neck and the head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now press with the forearms and the hands. Come back to sit up. You can maybe look around. And we're going to lay on our backs on the mat. So you can either roll to get there or you can extend the arm behind you and make your way there. If you're going to roll, you can place your hands on top of your shins and walk your feet in and begin to balance on your pelvis. Now take a moment to check behind you, make sure you have enough room and space, and then lean back and roll back and forth a few times. And as you're ready, resting your back on the mat, doing any stretches that you like. If you'd like to join me, you can walk your feet to the outside of the mat and bend your knees from one side to the other. Warming up around the thighs and the hips. And then walk the feet closer to each other and bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice big hug. You can rock side to side. And now place your left foot on the mat and keep your right knee in towards your chest. And begin to move that knee back and forth. And now allow that right knee to open up towards the side, so the same side shoulder. So for this next movement, we're going to extend that top leg out and bend it back in. So if you'd like, you can rest your elbow on the ground and support your leg from underneath. Or if you want, you can reach and grab onto the foot or the lower leg and extend and bend that way. So I'll extend the leg on an inhale and then bend it back in on an exhale. We'll do that 3 times. So as you're ready, begin to extend that top leg out to the side. Inhale and exhale, bend. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, bend. If you like, you can bring that knee in towards the middle. Press it into your chest. And now relax the right foot onto the mat. We're going to switch sides. I'll bring that left knee into your chest. And take a moment to move that knee around, maybe back and forth. And then get set up. Well, allow that knee to open up to the side, so that same side shoulder. And now for that next movement, we're going to extend that top leg out to the side as we inhale and bend it back in as we exhale. Do that movement 3 times. And remember, you can support it through the bottom by resting your elbow on the mat and supporting the leg from underneath, or grab onto the foot or the lower part of the leg as we extend and bend. So as you're ready, begin to extend that top leg out on an angle. Inhale and exhale, bend. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, extend that leg. Exhale, bend. And whenever you're ready, you can move that knee in towards the middle. Press that knee into your chest. And now bring both knees into your chest. And you rock a little bit. And then we'll extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Maybe shake out the legs. We'll do one more movement and then we'll get ready for a guided meditation. So for this next movement, we're going to bend both knees into the chest as we inhale, and then extend both legs back up as we exhale 3 times. So as you're ready, bend both knees into the chest. Inhale and exhale, reach the legs up. Inhale, bend both knees in. Exhale, up. One more. Inhale, bend. And exhale, reach the legs up. And now do any other movements or stretches that you like. Taking your time. Move as much or as little as you need to. And then when you're ready, you can begin to find a comfortable position for yourself where you can rest for the next 5 to 10 minutes. You can keep your knees bent if you like, or you can extend the legs all the way to the mat. So take your time to find that position that's just right for you. You can rest your hands on your body or extend your arms all the way to the ground, resting your hands on the floor. And wherever you are, see if you can make yourself a little bit more comfortable, allowing your body to begin to soften on the ground, feeling the weight of your body resting on the mat, supported by the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now we'll do a short body scan. So place your attention on the different parts of the body as you hear them named. Just noticing, allowing that part of the body to soften as we rotate through the various parts of the body. So bring your attention to your head and feel your head resting on the mat. And bring your attention to the right side of your head. the right side of your neck, the right side of your torso, the right rib cage, the right shoulder, the right arm, right hand, right waist, right hip, and down the right leg, the right knee, the right lower leg, the right ankle, the right heel, and all along the right foot and the right toes. And now bring your attention to your left foot, the left toes, the left foot, the left heel, the left ankle, the lower part of the left leg, the left knee, the left upper leg, the left hip, the left waist, the left side of the torso, the left hand, the left arm, left shoulder, left side of the rib cage, the left side of the neck, the left side of the head. And now feel both sides of the body, the left side of the head, the right side of the head, both sides of the head, the left arm, the right arm, both arms, the left side of the torso, the right side of the torso, both sides of the torso, the whole left leg, the whole right leg, both legs, the left foot, the right foot, both feet, the whole left side of the body, the whole right side of the body, the whole body. Take a moment to feel your whole body resting on the mat, feeling the weight of your body softening on the ground like a weight on the floor, supported by the ground underneath you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you move through life, through those ups and downs of life, those good times and more challenging times, remember you are enough. You are enough. You are enough. Take a few moments to allow those words to settle inside of you, filling you up from the inside, reaching all the way to your hands, your feet, your head. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. You're welcome to stay like this for as long as you like. And then whenever you're ready, you can begin to welcome yourself in the space you're in. Welcoming sounds, colors, feel the air on your skin. Take your time. You have all the time that you need. And if you like, you can begin to move your body. Maybe stretch out long or bend your knees. Do any movements that you like. Taking your time, going slow. And if you like, you can bend your knees and roll on your side and rest on the ground, feeling the weight of your body heavy on the mat, feeling that support of the ground underneath you, how it almost comes up to meet you and lends its support, allowing your body to soften and stay soft. Stay like this as long as you like. Maybe noticing your breath and your breathing. And then when it's time, you can press up to sitting. I'm going to scoot a little bit closer. You can take a moment to stretch and look around where you're practicing today. Help you feel more relaxed by the end of class. We started off settling, noticing ourselves sitting, even noticing our breathing. And then we got to get moving and got to be more active. We did those lunges today and stretch out our legs and hips and shared some silly jokes. We can't forget about those. And then at the end, we slowed it down and took a moment to settle and rest. So good job, everybody. Keep doing these practices. You can come back and do the class throughout the week. They're recorded and up on the YouTube channel, so check them out. If not, I'll see you again next week, same time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. In the meantime, stay safe, be well, and keep laughing at silly jokes. Why not? Can't be so serious all the time. So thank you, Ehab, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.